What's going on, guys? This is Cam from SolveX Media, and in today's video I'm breaking down how to construct landing pages so effective that your supplier's left scratching their head and your partner can't help to ask, how are you pulling off those 100K days again and again? So e-commerce is not much different from offline sales, and most brand owners just love to overcomplicate this step. While your website and your funnel is basically just an online sales page with your prospect at scale, meaning you're selling to a human being. We want to mate, and our biggest fear is death, or just dying of it. Of course, everybody has their own characteristics, beliefs, desires, and pains, but if we break it down to its core principles, we're all the same. The brain hasn't developed much in the last 1,000+ years, so how do we get somebody to buy our products? Because that's the point of a landing page. It's to articulate in a concise manner why someone should buy then and there. So if we were to break it down into a set of questions, the first question you need to ask yourself is, how do you motivate the end user? And you start off by understanding their beliefs, pains, and desires. The second question you need to ask is, how do you maximize the perceived value of your particular offer/service? And you do this by having appeal, clarity, and most importantly, trust and exclusivity. 3, you must ask yourself, how do you reduce the friction it takes to purchase your product/service? This is by minimizing other options. This is the time in which someone actually makes the purchase and receives the item/service. And most importantly, giving people the belief to trust in themselves. The 4th question you need to ask, and to me the most important, is how do you reduce anxiety? People's BS odometer is at an all-time high. Trust is at an all-time low. So how do you handle the objections and fears and give that end user the utmost amount of certainty to take that next step with? And if you can answer those 4 questions, you've done everything you need to do on a landing page to get someone to pull out their credit card and purchase. Now, the same techniques and methods you use to sell one-to-one, you can utilize on your landing page to sell to 1 to 1,000, 1 to 100,000, 1 to however many sessions you get on a month-to-month basis. Because again, a landing page is a salesperson working for you 24/7, 365. Unlike a salesperson, it doesn't take any breaks. So a few takeaways from that is, you must get your first impression right. You must build rapport. You must have tonality. You must have gesture and mimic. You must have certainty. And if you fail to have any of the required traits to be successful in one-to-one sales, you'll never be successful in one-to-many sales. Now, the Alchemy of Sales by Sam Owens is a theory that is applicable and must be applied to all landing pages. He goes on to say the art of sales is to create separation. And how do you create separation? Well, he says, truly masterful salesmen create separation from an agitated situation to a clearly defined current situation and a clearly defined desired situation. They then position themselves and their offer as the key to that desired situation. Truly masterful salespeople don't sell things, they sell futures, aka the concept of future pacing, which is putting the end user in the frame of mind that if they take this action you desire, they're gonna get X, Y, and Z, and they need to vividly see and imagine that. So if you look at this diagram, you can see you start off by clearly defining the current state the end user is in. So on a landing page, you can list out all the solutions they've tried, all the pains they're currently facing, and really highlighting that. Then you need to basically paint the picture of that clearly defined desired state they want to be in, right? Now you need to bridge your product, your solution, as the in-between where they are currently at and where they want to be at. And if you can do that successfully on a landing page, you have earned yourself a conversion. So if we were to look at this framework by sort of segments, you start off with the introduction, which is report and frame. You then go on to the current situation. 3rd component is the desired situation. The 4th component is showing your product as a way to get them from where they are at to where they want to be at. The 5th component is 1, trusting themselves, and then 2, trusting you. 6 is your pitch, which is giving people the urgency to act, the need to act, and most importantly, certainty. And 7 is objecting or handling any objections one may have. So now we're going to be looking at a live example of a landing page that has utilized the Alchemy of Sales by Sam Owens and exactly break down why it's been so successful. Now this landing page, there's different forms, different types of landing pages. This is what we call an advertorial. This advertorial I pulled up is from Pet Lab Co. These guys are a 9-figure direct-to-consumer brand. 65% of their traffic goes to this very page. So guys, trust me when I say these types of pages are very, very effective, especially in 2023 going into 2024. So let's break down this page element by element to see exactly how they've done what we call the Alchemy of Sales, which is you're currently at this desired state, you want to get to this future state, and our product is the bridge in between where you're at and where you want to get to. So they start off with a frame. If your dog fights seasonal allergies, itching, or yeast issues, try this new probiotic chew. Great. You immediately know what the core offer is and the angle they're taking. Pique curiosity with thousands of verified 5-star reviews. What is it about our chews that have dog parents celebrating? So they literally call out their audience as well. Phenomenal. Desired situation, with one graphic they've done exactly that. Life-altering stuff for a dog with allergies. Okay, trust, you can see a lot of PR badges here, which is great. Now moving on, right here they highlight the pain points. So what that dog parent is currently suffering. If your dog battles yeast, seasonal allergies, itching, or digestive issues, something deeper in their body could be wrong, and it is up to each of us as loving dog parents to act and act fast. So again, now we know exactly what problems this product is going to be solving, and this sort of brings us to the next component, which is introducing the solution. Luckily, a remarkable new probiotic chew has just hit the market that is designed to rebalance a dog's gut and nourish their body from inside and out. Phenomenal job. They really spent 2 to 3 paragraphs highlighting that pain point, and they dug under it. They didn't just say, battles with yeast, seasonal allergies. They're like, there's actually an underlying issue that has caused X, Y, and Z, and that is a dog's gut. So they framed their solution perfectly, and then they went on to pitch the product, as you guys can see. Before we go into how many benefits this chew has, it is important to know what's in them. So they talk about the solution in a way that addresses the objection, which is skepticism of what is in the product, right? Ingredients is very, very important when it comes to any consumable product. So they've done a great job sort of pitching the product in a way that's answering the biggest objection. Now, you could see in the next few segments, they actually talk about how this product helps with the current pain point, and they highlight the pain points in a way that there's hierarchy. So if I was to continue to scroll, my dog might struggle with mood and anxiety and be perfectly fine with having no allergies. So this way I can, with these H1 tags, I can quickly pick up on where my dog is struggling, right? It's not what's in it for the brand, it's what's in it for me, and each end user is suffering with different pain points. So I like how they sort of organize it, and then they dive into sort of the details within that as well. Testimonial, phenomenal job here, very clear. You could see the dog actually being happy, and sort of highlighting what the main solution to this product is, which is she's not shaking her head as much or scratching at her ear with her paw, right? So one thing they could have potentially done differently is shown a before and after, but again, showing that future state is very, very important. You want the end user to visualize, hey, I want my dog like that. Now moving down, you guys can see they also use authority-backed figures to establish themselves as a brand that has gone out and done lots of research to validate their product. So here you can see this is a vet-approved product, and that is very, very important. They start off by obviously showing that this is vet-approved, but then they showcase that, hey, we have thousands of reviews on Amazon, on Trustpilot, and we actually showcase those reviews in picture format. Going further down, they're actually stacking all of their testimonials as well. This is phenomenal, guys, because it makes you sort of overwhelmed to say, damn, this product has had so much success. And when you guys read the copy in these reviews, they have picked out reviews that hit on different objections. Again, they're addressing those pain points and objections that one may have, and increasing the certainty while doing all of that. Now, going down here, they put together their offer section. In the offer section, they incorporated urgency. They incorporate urgency by simply mentioning in multiple instances, if you guys act today, if you subscribe today and take advantage of this offer, you'll also receive a free gift, okay? And they continue to stack the value by preaching that, hey guys, the subscribe and save, you save 20%, you get a free gift. And again, they're constantly adding treats or quote unquote bonuses to making this offer irresistible to a point where the end user is like, let me act and let me act now. And just when you thought they're done, they stack more PR, okay, and more reviews, and they showcase how big a following they have on Instagram. So you can see the composition of this page is primarily testimonials, social proof, authority-backed figures speaking on the product, and that is perfectly fine because guys, they did such a good job for around 40% of the page, highlighting the pain that the dog parent is going through, framing their solution as the most viable solution, and then just letting all of that social proof speak on their behalf. And that is why this page is absolutely converting like a beast. So with that being said, guys, the Alchemy of Sales is applicable to every landing page, and if you follow the framework I broke down and you answer those 4 questions in a way that speaks to your product and your product only, you have created a blue ocean for yourself and you no longer compete. That is how you build killer landing pages. If you guys have any questions, need any help when it comes to building landing pages that convert like crazy, our landing pages convert 286% higher than industry averages, meaning that is your competitive advantage. And it's not because we're guessing, it's not because we're hoping, but it's because we follow scientific processes that are proven to work time in and time out. And this is a great example. This is Cam from SolveX Media. Make sure to like and subscribe. I will see you on the next one.